Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having an incredible day or night in Jesus. Have you ever wondered when the Gospels were written? Well, fascinatingly enough, in Wilbur Pickering's wonderful book, and this is kind of a summation of his book, Marcelo Freitas, Family 35, the Original Text of the New Testament, Exposition of Evidence, found some interesting information on when the Gospels were written. So thanks for being here. Do check out our other videos, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Matthew's Gospel was published in AD 38, Mark in AD 40, Luke's in AD 45, and John AD 63. Now, how do we know this? First of all, I had read, I think it was a Catholic papyrologist from the 70s, had come up with much the same dates. And also William Cooper's wonderful book on Cave 7 of the Dead Sea that has Dead Sea Scrolls. So many New Testament manuscripts found there, including like portions of Mark's Gospel and others, which I've done some videos on that. You can check out on the channel. But here's where Pickering gets his information. So we have this information from notes written in the end of each gospel in about half of all the New Testament Greek manuscripts. Is that not amazing? Those notes are called colophons. There's no such written notes for the other New Testament books. So, fascinatingly enough, is it inspired scripture? No. That is very ancient tradition, though. I'm going to go over those dates again, that it is a very good possibility. And I will say I'm 58 years old, and in my lifetime, I've gone to see the consensus of when the Gospels were written to basically the 2nd century, to now even like liberal scholars. I was watching Ehrman the other day. We're saying, 1st century, maybe John later, but still in the 1st century, which is very close to what mainstream evangelicalism is, but I think it's actually quite a bit earlier than that. So let's go over these dates again. This is in colophons at the end of about 50% of all known Greek manuscripts of the Gospels. So Matthew first in AD 38. Many think it was written in Hebrew or Aramaic as well. Mark's in AD 40. I did want to say that about Matthew. Roy Blizzard, I think was his name, used to write some good stuff on that. Luke's in AD 45, and John in AD 63. And so like Luke's, that would make a lot of sense that he wrote to Theophilus in 45, and then he wrote the book of Acts to Theophilus later than that. So Matthew 38 AD, Mark 40, Luke 45, John 63. I'd say that's pretty approximate. Now, the thing about John, one of the big things, I think it's John 5, when in the present tense, he says, now there is in Jerusalem at the sheep gate. Is, not was, because Jerusalem was destroyed in 70 AD. So I do know many somewhat early Christian writers, Papias and others, Pius as some would say, and others would say, maybe he wrote just, but I'm not sure I trust them either after studying them for quite some time, because there's a lot of interpolations and you have to do textual criticism of that as well. So God bless you. We'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.